Hi, kitty. All right. What am I writing? Hey, Mark. Oh, I'm a tired puppy tonight. Oh, goodness gracious. How are you guys tonight? Yellow. I know, Marla. I know. Oh, I know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we went to Arts in the Park today. I was going to try to go live, but there were so many people there. It was insane how many people were there today. Hey, Tracy. It was insane how many people were there. So I was like, trying to navigate with all those people in Mona and trying to go live. And yeah, that was just not going to work out. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it was not cooler. It was in the mid 80s. 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And orange. Oh, goodness gracious. Cannot stop yawning. All right. Still 3 clusters. Ah, I don't know why I'm so damn tired. Um, I got this little box. Where did I put the box? I got this little box a while back of mix and mix and match squares. So I'm starting with all the flower ones first. I really like this one. I'm on like my third cup of coffee already. It ain't doing jack crap. But so this is the one I'm working on right now. Focus. Focus. There it goes. And for the most part, I'm following the pattern, the color scheme. It's got the diagram patterns. And then it also comes with the book with the written pattern. But you see how small that is? Even with my glasses, I'm having a hard time seeing that crap. That's the one I'm working on right now. And then I've got these are all the different ones they've got in there. Let's see. Okay. Aegean Square, Sunrose Square, Season of Daisies, Lazy Daisy, which I've done both of those. Um, wait, no, I haven't done this. I haven't done the Sunrose yet. I've done. Oh, hang on. Thought I did the other one already. Um, Lazy Daisy, which is this one. 80 Stitch Classic. Jolie Fleur Square, Diamond Square, 112 Stitch Classic, Pretty Puffy, which is this one that looks like a flower. Um, Sugar Plum, Rainbow Blossom, Spring Square, Windmill, Sunnyside Pop, Popcorn uh, Dandy, I think that's what it says. Sweet Peach, Lotus Flower, which is this one that I'm working on. Nope, Cluster Flower is what I'm working on. It looks similar. Oh, wait. No. These are messed up because this is 17. This says cluster flower, but in here it's called lotus flower. And then cluster flower is number 27. Interesting. Okay. Let's go back to this then. Yes, magnifying glasses. Okay. All right. So, Season of Daisies, I've done. This is one that I changed the white to pink. I like the pink. Um, Lazy Daisy. I did that one. Pretty Puffy, which is this one right here. Okay, I'm working on Cluster Flower. It's the one I'm working on right now. Okay, now we've got Mesh Strainer Square. Because the book is not lining up with the cards. Embrace Square. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. That's why I went with the pink. Darn it, notifications. Fairy Wheel Square. I like this one. Watermelon Square. Hey, Sunrise. Rose Square, which I know how to do the 3D. It's a 3D, three-dimensional layered rose. I've been making those for years. Spike Square. Which is basically your stitch starts up here, but you drop it several rows down so you have yarn that drops and carries over. That's how you get the spike stitch. This one will be fun to make on Alive. Mosaic. Yumna Square. The light pink in here almost looks like tulip flower. Almost looks like a tulip flower head. That's neat. Hey, Lydia. Alchemy Garden Square. I like this one. Come on, focus. I like this one. Garden in Bloom Square. There's this one's going to be a lot of layers working on top with all the chain work on this one. This one's going to be really textured. Dave's lurking. Hey, Dave. Yeah, this one's going to be really textured. Lemons and limes. Snitch. I like this one. Rainier Square. This makes me think of snowflakes. Marine Square. Starfish. That's what I think of when I see this one. Haneen's Lovely Square. This is another one that I was probably going to go with the flowers first. Labyrinth Square. It's another one I like. A lot of texture in this one. When you get this line like this, that's made with post stitches. So this one's going to be interesting. Yeah, this one's going to be interesting. Rainy Day Petals Square. A lot of texture in this one too. You know what, Lydia? If she's probably either with the kids or with Daddy. If you are visual and you have a hard time with squares, diagrams might be better for you. Instead of trying to read a pattern, a written pattern, diagrams might be better for you. Now, this one is very detailed pattern. Let me get one of the classics. Here is a classic granny square. This is your basic classic granny square. Hey, Becky. This is the diagram for the basic classic granny square. For some people, working from a diagram is a lot easier than working from a written pattern. So this is page 27. Okay, so yeah. All right, so this is the written pattern. This is the diagram. For some people, memorizing symbols is a lot easier than trying to memorize abbreviations. Focus. Trying to. So for some people, working off diagrams is easier. For some people, working off written patterns is easier. What I like about this little set is you get both. Granted, you need a magnifying glass to read the written pattern. And then there's people like me, I can do both. But this one's going to be fun because there's a ton. Temu. I found this on Temu. I think Amazon's got something similar to this. This was the box. Get your phone ready. I'll give you a second to get your phone up and pull up the stream on your phone so you can screenshot it. Ooh, ooh. Okay, Carnation Garden Square. I'm sure based on the diagram, you guys can guess this one's going to be pretty intense too. I like this one. Blueberry Fields Square. This one's simple, but it's elegant. I like this one. Simple but elegant. All right. Let me pull this up because I think I've seen something either identical or similar. Here we go, Lydia. I know, I like it too. Screenshot this. Like I said, it was either identical or very similar to this. And it came with the cards and the book. All right, Daisy Wheels Square. There's the diagram. This one's going to be fun. Oh, that's good. Levantine Square. I like it's not a true ombre. These are different. You're welcome, Lydia. These are different colors, but it has an ombre effect. I really like that. And I like the detail in the center. Light and Lacy Square. That one's pretty. X marks the spot. Yeah, it's time together. Rainbow Fluff Square. Oh, this one's cute. I like this one. Bye, Dave. I like this one. This one's cute. All right, now this is the one they're calling Lotus Flower. Now the book has got this one and the other one backwards. So they've got this one. The book has got this one as Lotus Flower, and this one is Cluster. But the cards has this one as Cluster, which makes more sense because these are cluster stitches. So the cards are right. This is cluster because these are cluster stitches. So this makes more sense. All right, Marla. I'm sorry, Lydia. So the cards are right. And this is the Lotus Flower. Sweet Peach Square. See, this will be under the flowers. I like this one. Thumbling Square. This will probably be under the flowers. Oh, my ankle just popped. Sunnyside Pop Square. Windmills Square. I like this one. Spring Square. Rashida Square. That's definitely going to take time. Swirl Square. This one looks so neat. April Square. Busty Bloom Square. Berries Square. Gilwin Square. Heartfelt Square. Oh, damn. Kisses Square. Barahir Square. I think I said that right. I like that one. It's different. Rainbow Blossom Square. Sugar Plum Square. (112) Classics Square. Diamond Square. So we start, we turn, we have the square here. So we have a diamond in the center, and then we turn it into a square there. Jolie Fleur Square. All right, Sunrise. We'll see you later. Sunrose Square. Hey, Antics. Aegean Square, which is that star one. And then the 80s Stitch Classic Granny. I cannot stop yawning, damn it. And I don't know why. Yeah, and I've had this for a while, so I figured, why not? Why not? Okay, Antics. Thank you for popping in. I appreciate it. Thank you, my dear. I appreciate that. You and me both. You and me both. I don't know what the hell's going on with me, especially today. It seems like I can't stop yawning. I'm already on like my third cup of coffee. I was going to go live. We went to Arts in the Park today. I was going to go live, and there were so many. Oh, here's the box. Now, I've seen something similar on Amazon. Since you're chatting, I'm assuming you're on mobile, so I'm going to get the box up so you can screenshot it. I got this off of Temu, um, but I have seen something similar or exact on Amazon as well. I'm pretty sure the box was exact, but I don't know if the contents are going to be exact. And I don't know if it is still on Amazon. This was a while back. And so you get the cards, and then you also get the book that the cards come with the example, completed example. Then it comes with the stitch diagram on the back of the card. Then the book also comes with the written pattern as well as another copy of the stitch diagram. But granted, I mean, the book is, so the written pattern, you need a magnifying glass for. I'm not going to lie. Yeah. So I just kind of clip it open. In case, when I'm on each pattern, in case I need to reference the written pattern. But I usually do pretty well on the diagram. Yeah. Yeah, there's a couple of different kind of versions out there. But like I said, I don't know if the Amazon one is going to have the exact same cards or not. The one I got from Temu, this is the one I got from Temu. I'm sure it's very similar. Oh, I'm sure it's very similar. Tracy, get some rest. Hey, Darth. How are you, honey? I'm probably not going to be super late tonight because I don't know what the hell's going on with me. I'm exhausted. Oh, remember I said I wasn't expecting any weight loss this week? So I weighed in yesterday, being Friday. Totally wasn't expecting any weight loss at all because I'm not gonna lie, I've not checked my email. Um, yeah, I wasn't expecting any weight loss. Haven't been really working out because I've just been so exhausted by the time I get home from work. I've just been done for. It is official. I have officially lost 20 pounds. I stepped on the scale yesterday morning and I had to step on the scale 4 times to make sure I was reading it correctly and to make sure that the scale was working properly because the scale said 220.6. It is official. I have lost 20 pounds. And I kid you not, I absolutely stepped on the scale 4 times because I didn't believe it myself. I was like, there's no way. Absolutely no way. I've done no walking, no pedaling, no stretching, no workout exercising of any kind this past week. None. Oh my God. Darth, honey, I am so sorry. Oh, I am so sorry, honey. I'm sending you and your family big hugs, honey. Yeah, so there's I have a digital scale, and I'm a bit neurotic about making sure that the scale is exactly in the same spot every time I weigh. And I there's a stain on my bathroom floor from where um I dripped purple hair dye. So I always line up the digital readout on my scale right on where I dropped the hair dye to make sure that it's in the same spot. I literally stepped on the scale 4 times to make sure it was reading properly because I didn't believe the scale. There's no way. There's no way. I didn't believe it. It is official. I've officially lost 20 pounds. Ah, 20 pounds in 2 months. Yeah, purple, no doubt. And you know that shit ain't going nowhere. You're not getting purple hair dye off the floor, off of linoleum. That's just not going anywhere. Yeah, that you're not getting that off the floor. I was able to make it fade, but yeah, no, it's not coming off the floor. I have officially lost 20 pounds in 2 months. Thank you, my dear. Thank you. Yeah, I was like, what the hell? 3 pounds in a week. Because last week I was sitting at 223. I was shocked. Absolutely shocked. Couldn't believe it. Hey, Brad. How are you, honey? Oh, yeah. 2 months, and I am down 20 pounds. Yeah, that's the best kind of weight gain. The only real acceptable weight gain. No. Uh-uh. Darth, you know what? Here's the funny part. I've never been able to successfully lose weight. Never. And that's where my doctor um, thinks that I have always been insulin resistant. I have always been bigger. Um, I've always been on the heavier side, and I have never been able to um, successfully lose more than a few pounds without starving myself. And even at that, I was never able to keep it off without staying on drastic diets. Um, and that's where he thinks um, the way I'm eating now is probably the way I'm gonna have to eat the rest of my life. Um, which is basically a somewhat keto leaning, diabetic inspired, modified diet. Um, it's not keto because I can't handle my body doesn't like a higher fat, even though it's a healthy fats. My body doesn't like a high fat, but it's keto leaning. Um, but it's definitely more of a um, modified diabetic diet, basically. Um, it seems to be the only diet that my body really seems to like. It seems to be the only thing that I've had any success on, significant success. Look at that little belly. She's got a gut. Look at that. Oh my goodness. That, you know what that face, that look is telling me? The impression I'm getting with that look on her face right now, or in this picture, the impression I'm getting, put them up. Put them up. Let's fight. Put them up. That's the impression I'm getting. She's so damn cute. No. Okay, we'll pick some up tomorrow. Right side. Oh. You literally just told me that. Yeah. See, even. Okay, steal it. Don't lose it. Um, here's the kicker, Darth. I am not much bigger now than when I graduated high school. Believe it or not. Right, Brad? Welcome to puppyhood. Yeah, I am not much bigger now than when I graduated high school. I'm just shaped differently after having both C-sections and having the kids. I was a 14, wearing a size 14, 16 when I graduated high school, which is about what I'm wearing now. I'm just shaped differently now than I was when I was younger after having the kids. Okay, so white. I can actually show you. Hang on. I have a picture. I can show you. Um, oh shit, boys didn't like me back then either. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Um, Hold on. I'm looking. I'm looking. I'm looking. I'm looking. Ah, or it's 14. 14 or 15. Scooter left. No. I'll be right back. I was like 14 or 15. I don't carry it. And then this this would have been This would have been senior year. This would have been sophomore year, junior year, high school. This was Jessica. She's the one that gave me my high school nickname, or middle school through high school nickname, because there were so many Jens or Jennifers in our class. I think it was math class. She's the one that gave me my nickname that carried through. Excuse me, burps. She's the one that gave me my nickname that carried through all of middle school and high school. I think it was our math class in middle school. There were so many Jennifers in our class that she gave me my nickname, so it was easier to tell us apart. And she's passed away a few years ago. So I've always been bigger. Oh, I've always been on the bigger side. JC, there's oldest. When she was little, making pillowcases for Ronald McDonald House. She made pillowcases for Ronald McDonald House, for one of the charities that works with Ronald McDonald House. She was so little that we had to put the foot for her sewing machine on a footstool. Right, Darth? Yeah, we had to put the pedal for her sewing machine on a footstool so she could use her sewing machine. Deer in my front yard, in the road. They were walking out of my front yard into the road. Oh, okay. So yeah, I've always been bigger. Um, this is at my heaviest at 250 pounds. But I've always carried it well, so I never look how I never look my weight. And then the pictures. This is when we went on our honeymoon a few months after we got married. Um, we're at Clearwater Beach. Yep. Yeah, I still can't believe my oldest is 16 and my youngest is 12. I still can't get over that. Can't believe I graduated high school almost 25 years ago. Where the hell does the time go? Ah, you missed the pictures. You missed the rest of the pictures. Are are you sure it wasn't your bed? Right, Darth? Look, I look at it this way, and this is the way my husband looks at it. I have carried two children, and due to health issues, I could not give birth normally. I had to have surgery to give birth. That's going to change. I'm not going to look the same. That's going to kind of change the way my body. Does that happen to all women? No, not all women end up with the mommy C-section pooch. Many do, but not all. In my case, I did. Um, my husband is the same way. He's like, it don't phase him because this body carried his children. He's thankful for that. He's grateful for that. He also knows how sick I got. Um, he's grateful and appreciative that even as sick as I got, that I came out of it as well as I did. That's the way he looks at it. My body looks the way it does because it carried his children. Exactly. Um, that he has absolutely no problem with that. He has his children because of this body, and that's the way he looks at it. So he's got no problem with it. One, two, three, four, three, four. Nope, I started in the wrong spot. So yeah, he's got no problem with it. Okay. Two, three, four, five. Two, one, two. Oh, one, two. One, two, three, four. Five, six. One, two, three, four, five. Okay. Ow. I cannot with you too. Yeah, no, definitely personality. Personality, personality will always win out. Um, when my husband and I were together back when I was in high school, um, he was lanky. He he was strong, but he wasn't muscular. You know, he was just one of those guys. Um, he was just lanky, and then when we got back together, I mean, he's a big guy. He had the gut. He's got a gut. Granted, it's gotten smaller over time, but he's one of those guys that you know most people look at him and they're like, he just looks like an asshole, and people have said that to me. He just looks so mean. He's got RBF, resting bitch face. Um, he just looks like he's so mean. That's just the way he looks. Um, he's very standoffish with some people. Um, he's very quiet around people he doesn't know. Um, but when it comes to me, mm-mm, no, mm-mm. He might get short with me sometimes. Um, he might get, he might come off as short tempered, especially with people he doesn't know. But with me, oh no, he's a damn teddy bear. He's an absolute teddy bear. And he knows if he crosses the line, oh yeah, no. I'll put him in his place real quick. He knows it's not a good thing to piss mama off. See, that's the way it should be. And there's a lot of times bless his heart, he'll be frustrated with something and he'll snap. And he'll just snap just cuz. And then, like 2 hours later, he'll come back. I didn't mean to snap at you earlier. You know, I know you didn't. I'm sorry. I know you are. And or he'll snap and not meaning to snap. It's not that he's snapping at me intentionally. He just snaps. And you know 15-20 minutes later, he'll reach over, grab my hand, and just squeeze my hand, give me those puppy dog eyes. Uh huh. Uh huh. I know. I know. I got your number. I'm gonna leave in this end. See, that's the way it should be, Darth. And that's the way me and my husband are. He's under so much stress and pressure. A lot of times, I just don't even say anything. I literally just, okay, honey. Exactly. Exactly. And hell, half the time it's just like, why don't we just go for a ride? Where did I put that? Oh, right here. Mm-hmm. Let me move it up to here. There we go. Yeah, bless his heart. He's under a lot of stress and a lot of pressure. So it's like, yeah, yeah. I don't. I'm not gonna lie. I do not do everybody else's laundry anymore. Oops. Um, we all do our own laundry because I just cannot keep up with trying to do everybody else's laundry. I can't, especially trying to climb up and down the stairs. Um, because our laundry room is downstairs. I just can't do it. So we all do our own laundry now. Um, we all help cook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4. We all have our own things, but like today, he went out. He took the day off work, and they had the golf tournament. Um, he took the day off work today, and they had the golf tournament for the mine. Go for it, buddy. Go have fun on his days off. Me and a couple of the guys from work are going golfing today. Bye. Toodaloo magoo. Go have fun. Get out of my face. Go have guy time. When they're talking about when it gets colder here, but it's still warmer down south, they want to go to Coyote Springs, which is closer to Vegas. Bye. Who's driving? Who's riding with you? So I know. So God forbid there's, you know, an accident. Who's riding with you? So I know. You know. Bye. Okay. So here's the deal. This is going to sound absolutely crazy. Um, I do my own laundry, and I do mine separately because of the dog hair. Um, Also, I have a separate machine that I wash my clothes in. Um, it's a different kind of machine. Um, I'll show you. It's like this. Go ahead, baby. Okay, so it's like this. This side washes and rinses, and then this side is a spin dryer, and it spins almost all the water out where your clothes are just damp, and then you can hang them to dry. Um, it's called a twin tub, and I just wash them in the bathroom. Here, here you go. Um, Mine's a little bit different, but this one's similar. Um, I just put it right in the tub, and I have a dual nozzle shower head. So I've got the one up top, and then I have another one that and a second nozzle that I just fill up the washer side, and then I drop the hose right here. I drop that to drain it, and then I turn the knob here in the center to drain. Um, so that's the kind of washer that I use for my clothes, so that I'm not getting it because of the amount of dog hair that I deal with. No, because of the amount of dog hair that I deal with, there's less mechanics and sensors and stuff in a washing machine like this than there is in a lot of the newer models. So um, there's less mechanics and such and sensors to deteriorate in this type of washing machine. So that's why I use this kind of washing machine for my clothes. It still washes the dog hair out. It still gets my clothes clean, but it doesn't deteriorate the sensors and such like big washing machines. My clothes still get clean. Still washes everything out. Still, everything just like a big washing machine, but it doesn't um, have all the mechanics and everything like a big washing machine. And I don't have to navigate 15 stairs. Is it 15? I think it's 15 stairs, going up and down the stairs, trying to carry baskets of my laundry up and down the stairs. Not the dogs, my clothes. My clothes from grooming, from working. It's much safer for me than trying to navigate the stairs, going up and down the stairs with laundry baskets that can throw me off balance, because my laundry room is downstairs in the basement. So it's much easier for me to just put that in my tub and just wash my clothes that way. So I still have clean clothes, and I'm not having to hound my kids to carry my baskets up and down the stairs. No, it wouldn't work for the dog itself. Just clothes that are covered in dog hair. You'd be surprised at how, I put in, especially the clothes that I wear in the summertime because they're so lightweight. Um, I'll put in like 4 pairs of my capris and a couple of t-shirts. You'd be surprised at how much spin those things actually have for the water. Let's see. See if I can find the one I actually have. I forget the name brand. Ow. Hang on. It is spelled with a K. Get there. Keep knocking that box over, baby. And it is spelled with a K. Couldn't remember if it was a K or a C. K-U-P-P-T. It's not that one. It's the smaller one. Okay, let's go. See if they have the smaller one. It's this one. Okay. All right. No, no. All right. So I'm going to show you how much spin these things have. Look at how much spin, and even that's a little full on that. I mean, these things have some spin. Nope, not that one. There we go. These things have some spin. So it definitely gets the dog hair out of my clothes. And it's much better for me than trying to carry baskets up and down. I think we have 15 stairs. It's much, especially if I have to do laundry on a day after I've been at work all day and I'm tired and my legs aren't working very well. So it's much safer for me to do this than trying to carry baskets up and down the stairs. And the baskets are throwing me off balance. So, and these things, at least the one that I have, is insane with the spin action. I'm out of coffee. It's got a little hair catch on the side of the washer. Holy crap. And then I have a little, it's a little net that floats. It's got a little floater on it. So it floats on the top. And the amount of hair between those two nets that it catches, holy crap. Yeah, it gets out some freaking hair. And then I just hang my clothes to dry because the spin side of it spins out so much water. It comes out, my clothes come out almost dry. Almost dry. Not fully dry, but almost dry. Smart ass. Momo. Brad's over here being a smart ass. Yes, him is. Momo. Mo. You know how pretty you are. Huh? You know how pretty you are, Momo. Just a little bit. But Brad, you'd be surprised at how much shit I get because I don't use a normal washer and dryer. Well, I'm sorry. You'd be surprised at how fast dog hair can clog up a normal washer and dryer. Brad's giving me shit, Momo. You're so damn pretty. You know that? You know that? You're so damn pretty. Yes, she is. Oh my God. So we were at Arts in the Park today, and the woman who, the president of Barks, which is the animal welfare organization that we have here, Um, she is the one that advocated and kept Mona alive after the attack that she went through, because the animal control officer was going to put both of the dogs down, not just the one that kept attacking her. Um, she was the one that advocated and saved her life, and then I came along, um, and adopted her about a week later. Well, not adopted her. I pulled her on foster first, and then adopted her. But Monty hasn't seen her in a while, in a long time. Um, it's been about a year since the last time Monty saw her, and Monty was there. Monty had a booth set up at Arts in the Park to raise money for the organization. And as we were leaving, we saw Monty, and so Monty got to love on her and got to see her today. And Monty is still just ecstatic, um, and just so happy that I was the one that ended up taking her. So she was just so happy she got to see her today. Hi, Momo. She's just looking at me like, Mom, I just want to sleep. Leave me alone. She cracks me up. So she was checking her out today. She got to look at her scars. She's really impressed with how well her scars have healed. Because the last time she saw her last year, her scars were still pretty raw. Um, now it's been about a year and a half, almost 2 years now, and October will be 2 years. And a lot of times, unless I point them out, you almost can't see her scars unless I point them out. So she's really happy with that. She is. So yeah, she was really happy she got to see her today. She's literally just sprawled across my bed now. Mama, Mama. She's so egging me right now. All right, let's see if there's anybody live. Oh goodness. Um, Crafty is live. What is Crafty doing tonight? Crafty is crocheting. What the hell is Crafty making? No idea what she's making. All right. um, my laptop camera sucks, and I need to get a bigger splitter so I have enough plugins for my to have both cameras for my webcam. Okay, so the other multi-port that I had went out. The one that I have right now only doesn't have enough plug-ins to have 2 cameras plugged in. That's what happened. So I need to get another multi-port or multi-plug so that I can have 2 plug-in cameras, because the camera on my laptop sucks. That's literally what happened. That was back when I was having problems with my camera so much. That's what was happening. And I didn't realize that was what was happening. My multi-plug was going out. And I need to get a new one, and I've just been dragging ass about getting another one. So the one that I have now is not got enough plugs to have 2 cameras. So I can only have 1 camera plugged in at a time. I just need to get off my ass and get another one. And I just haven't done it yet. So, all right. Crafty is the only person I see live at the moment. Oh, shit. Oh, Scooter, you're still here. I'm working on it. I'll get around to it eventually. I just haven't got around to it yet. Yeah, I've been a little bit busy. A little bit busy. I'll get around to it eventually. Where's my damn phone? Mona. There you go. Squishy face and all. It took her a second because she was sprawled all the way across the bed, so she had to move her big ass all the way over here. Come on. Yeah, you. And as she did so, she drug half the blanket with her. There you go. Oh, Kiko. So yeah, I've just been a bit busy, and I've had, you know, other things going on. and working, till like 5:30. So by the time I get home, I'm straight to supper, taking care of kids, you know, the usual. The usual. All right. All right. I'm going to get out of here. I got to take my meds. I'm going to stretch out. Um, Scooter shared Crafty's link. So if you would like to continue the conversation, head on over. If not, and you're headed to bed and you need them night meds, sweet dreams, sleep tight. If you're on the other side, yes. If you're on the other side and you're just starting your day and you need them day meds, I hope you have a wonderful day. Remember to take the time to find something beautiful to look at because it does make the day better. Um, if it's not as busy tomorrow as it was today, I'm going to try to go live Arts in the Park tomorrow. But if it's still insanely busy, um, trying to walk around with Mona and filming and going live and trying to walk around everybody and still talking to everybody when they stop me because everybody stops me. um, it's a bit much trying to go handle all of that and being live at the same time. It's a bit much, so depending on how busy it is, um, we'll see. I do enjoy trying to go live when we have events for you guys, but we'll see how busy it is. Um, so I'd like to try, but I'm not going to promise. It just depends. Um, so we'll just have to wait and see. Um, if I don't go live during the day at Arts in the Park, then we'll see about possibly going live tomorrow night and go from there. Um, and just see how it goes. So outside of that, thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate you guys. I enjoy the time we spend together. I appreciate you guys. On that note, remember, a little bit of kindness, a smile, and a little bit of love make this world a better place. Don't forget to be kind to yourself.